going? Okay.
You want to play rock, paper, scissors for it? No, I'm just kidding.
There you go. Rock, paper.
Scissors, shoot.
Yeah, I always
scissors.
lose. We can if you
Okay.
want to, but I
Go
No,
for it.
no.
Go for it. Let's go for it, Rebecca. Come on, ready?
Okay.
All right.
Rock.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
See? I
Paper.
said
Rock wins.
no, paper
No,
wins.
paper wins, right?
Paper wins.
Yeah, paper covers rock.
Covers the rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you get to choose or do I go first because I lost? We didn't really.
I mean, it doesn't really.
Okay, I mean, I
It was
can't go.
fun.
It's not a problem. So, like, here's the thing about my presentation. So, like, when you gave us the instructions, you said, "Oh, just put it in a thing that will just go by itself." So that's what I did. So I don't have to talk at all during my presentation, because there's music.
Well,
So
you got music too.
Oh.
Okay.
yeah, I got music, so I don't mind going
I
now.
was going to put music on mine too, but
Floor is yours.
I had
for it, girl.
entirely too much time this week. So I spent it on this and I mean, like, I don't know, sometimes as like a parent, I'm always like, oh, where's all my free time? Like, is that even a thing that parents can have? But for some reason this week I actually had it. So,
Great.
all right, let's see. I'm on a different machine, so just bear with me. Okay. Do you know is there anything I have to do to share the music in a different way?
Yeah, you want to make sure that when you share your screen, it's going to give you that little thing on the bottom that says optimize for sound. You want to click that little sound. So if you didn't do that, unshare, then reshare, and you'll see it on the bottom. Just got to make sure you tell it to share the sound.
Let me try again. Oh, share sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when you start it, it should kick in.
Okay. Can you guys see it? At least see my screen?
Well, once you put it in presentation mode, we see your screen. So it should take over once you do presentation mode.
Okay. Do you want me to talk about the class first or after?
Yeah, that's up to you, however you decide.
Okay, how about after, since I got it all set up? Okay,
cool.
here we go.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
That was a little weird not talking for the whole time. In hindsight, perhaps I should have actually just said something, but I had a lot of fun in this class. I'm going to stop sharing. I originally started looking for classes to take because I hadn't done anything since my kids were born. You know, my eldest is 6 and I haven't done anything since she was born. And I tried to do things on my own and learning my camera on my own, and I just couldn't do it. Not for lack of trying, but one of the things that I really appreciated about this class was the sharing, because it inspired me, and it really motivated me to come and share every time. Also, just because everybody's pictures were so great. And even just, you know, watching people from the beginning to the end, including myself, that kind of transformation is just great. I just enjoy that. The biggest benefit that I had from this class was getting to know my camera. Before I took this class, I would literally take thousands of pictures and hope that one was okay. And it would take hours to go through all the pictures that I had taken and then edit them so that they would be just so, you know, the way that I wanted them to be. And now I know how to shoot manual mode. It was terrifying, but I did it. And when I'm shooting, because I'm conscientious about the composition and the different aspects of the photo and what I want to highlight, I don't have to take as many pictures. And I've also found that I didn't really have to edit them as much when I got them, you know, onto my computer and, you know, taking a look at them and reviewing them. I was finding that I didn't have to do as much editing. Some of them I didn't edit at all. Some of the ones of my youngest daughter I didn't edit at all because they just came out, you know, because I took the time beforehand. And that's not even something that I would have considered doing before this class. Or like even had the vocabulary or the understanding of how to do that. So I'm immensely appreciative of the information in this class and the students and just the really positive environment here. And like, I recognize that like I have a lot of editing skills and sometimes it can be a little bit flashy, but I really, really just feel like I didn't have a basic understanding, and this class gave me the basic understanding that I needed to be able to make full use of my camera. So I absolutely have I don't know how many stars, 5 stars, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 stars.
Yeah, you get 10 out of 10 stars.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 stars for this
you
class.
You get 10 out of 10. Don't forget, you actually taught a class in the class, right? You taught,
oh, well, I mean, I sort of went over what you had already gone over in a different program. But yeah, so this class, I mean, so like I enjoyed this class so much that it has inspired me actually to go back to school and study creative processes again. Wow. So yeah, so I'm immensely happy with the class, and it was a great starting point. Yeah. And awesome. I just feel like everyone was so inspiring, and it was great to I don't know, collaborate in that way. Even though we didn't work directly together, that's sort of what we were doing. So yeah.
Well, I celebrate you. And you've always been so graceful and inclusive to everybody in the group to share like when they did something great, and you know, positive accolades and just a lot of positive energy from you. So I really appreciate that. And that's pretty cool that this class inspired you to decide to, you know, take another step toward something that you're interested in. And I love the fact that you said that you hadn't done something for yourself in 6 years. Right. And yeah. that's what happens to moms. It happens to moms way more than I think it happens with dads. Dads get to kind of like do stuff, right? When moms got to do stuff, go to work, take care of the kids, all this stuff. And so when do you get time for you, right? And so I love how you said that, because I think we have to do that. Our lives will burn us out. Our lives are so busy And then with all the other stuff going on in the world, you're like, you got stuff coming at you all day long, COVID and this and racial inequity and all this other stuff, and countries going upside down and bombs on children and all this stuff, right? So this has been a really cool, safe space, and I appreciate how everyone in the group continued to leave it as a safe space. No judgment. It was just, hey, look what I did, and everybody's like, yes, let's celebrate and move forward. So appreciate that. All right, Amanda.
The reason why the class has been so supportive of each other and tuned into each other is because you led that that tone from the very beginning. And I noticed when you're looking at our work, you find something positive to say about it. And you have found ways to suggest perhaps another way to do it or whatever in a way that feels very supportive and not at all as a anything negative. And that's a rare skill. I mean, it's a prime teaching skill. But there are lots of people who are teachers or who are not teachers who don't have it, and you do it really well. I know I appreciate that a lot. I'm sure we all do, but you model it, and so that's how everybody else then interacts with each other. So thanks, I really appreciate that.
That's so cool. Thank you so
Great.
much.
Yes, thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Well, I'm here as a resource. If you get stuck or anything, you always have my number. You can text me, text me, email me, call me. Um, we're connected that way. I hope you stay connected. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, taking you on this journey, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you later on when you're like, hey, guess what? I just did this. They put my picture up at the mall and down in DC or whatever. Who knows? Right now, if you drive through DC, you see iPhone pictures from people who submitted their pictures that got put up in different places. So you never know, right? All right. Thank you so much. Have a great
Thank you
one,
so
and we'll
much.
see you if you see you in another class or what have you. I want to encourage you. One of the things that she talked about was creating a website. I really would say, if you're really thinking about doing this, you can create a website. Now, Google gives you a free site. You can go to what's called Google Sites, and it's a basic site. That's exactly what it is. But it allows you to upload your stuff and put it there, and it gives you a little subdomain name and everything, and you can share there as well, just like you can go to Mug and some other different photo sharing places and put your stuff there. Don't forget, you have Unsplash, where if you really want to get some feedback and you don't care what happens to your photography as far as copyright and stuff like that, you can put it out there and let the world decide where to take it, right? It's subjective, it's art. So it's been a pleasure with meeting everyone here, working with you over these weeks. Have a great night, and I'll yield back to you a whole half an hour of time.
Thank you
Okay?
very much.
Bye,
So
Right.
much.
Thank you.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone.
Everybody take care.
Night.
Nice to meet
Thank you so
everybody.
much, Miss Susie.
You
Appreciate
too.
that.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
thank you, Stephanie. And Bob, I did see yours earlier, so thanks so much. All right, you guys. Have a good one.